All right, welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School here for what turns out to be, I don't know if this was planned, maybe hoped for, thought about, I don't know. But this is going to turn out to be the championship game between the Havana Ducks and the North Fulton Wildcats. Both teams come in 4-0, and we have a special guest commentator on for this game. She says she's only going to talk when she has something very intelligent to say. Taylor Gustafson is on with us. Taylor, you guys had a good tournament. Finished 2 and 3, played pretty well. These two teams are pretty good volleyball teams, though, aren't they?
They are very good.
So we don't really have anything at stake here. So I'm going to say I think the Ducks got this.
Honestly, I think they do too.
The person that surprises me the most for the Ducks, and I don't have my score sheet up here, is Wickman. She starts in the back row, number 10.
Number 21.
And number 21,
She's
Dillard, in the front row.
Hits.
Yep. They're both middles, and Wickman actually plays if you watch during the rotation, depending on who's in the front row with her, she's playing right, she's playing left, and she's playing middle. So she's a very good all-around player. Dillard only plays front row. Number 21. Do you want to look at some of this stuff? Well, you want to see who the people are? Do you know? You probably don't know names, do you? Here, I'm going to give you an old roster for each one of them, okay?
I don't know names, but I know numbers.
There's North Fulton at the bottom of that one. As Robeson's getting ready to serve, and Havana at the bottom of that one. Robeson to serve. Munson with the receiving of the serve, and then Baker with the hit. It's Doug Bonnet with the attack and the kill off the block of Slish. Hey, I got it right for the first time all day. Worst time to get it right, I suppose. But Bonnet gets the kill. And it is a point inside out for the Ducks. Actually, it wasn't a point. They had to serve. And then Dillard gets the kill. You can talk louder. That was number 21, right?
Yeah.
Robeson, her third service. She's got 2 service points already. There's the tip. That tip was by Gorsuch. She'll get a kill and a side out for the first time for the Wildcats. They trail 2-1. Gorsuch back to serve now. Dillard's going to set to Bonnet. Bonnet's hit is dug by Gorsuch. Middle it goes to Slish. Dillard on the attack. Deep. Munson. Gorsuch. Miller on the attack. It's dug by Wickman. Robeson sets middle to Dillard. Gorsuch on the dig. Miller again on the hit. And Robeson's going to reach out. Can't do anything with it. Olivia Miller gets the kill. A point for Jenna Gorsuch, and it is 2-2. Bonnet with a big-time hit. Gorsuch got a hand on it, couldn't do anything with it. Jennifer Bonnet's going to get her second kill, and she'll go back to serve with her team leading 3-2. Push that close to your mouth if you want to actually talk so people can hear you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Better. There you go. Bonnet back to serve. Slish going to get the kill as Wickman went up after it. Couldn't do anything with it. That evens the score back at 3. We've been tied at 2. Now we're tied at 3. Katie Baker, the server now. Dillard's going to push it across. Gorsh is there. Abby Patterson. Wickman's going to tip it across. And she'll get a kill. That's not her normal variety kill for Taryn Wickman. Coming in to serve will be number 26, Olivia Kane. Two times she's played Bushnell. She's had some really good serving streaks. Abby Patterson with a kill for North Fulton. And they tie it back up at 4. We might be here all day if they keep this up. That's all you got?
I'm very focused on the game right now.
Slish with an ace, and she gives her team a 1-point lead, 5-4. I think I'm saying that right now. She can't hear me, I guess. Slish back to serve one more time, or 2 or 3 more times if it comes to that. Robeson back set to Wickman, and Wickman did get into the net. So a point for Slish, her second, and it's 6-4 North Fulton. Slish lets it drop, didn't like the toss. What do you have, like a split second to make that decision, right? If it's up, you have to make a quick decision whether you like it or not.
I have a tendency in not dropping the ball, and I just hit it wherever it's at.
Fletcher there, and then clear on the kill, I do believe. It's actually Fletcher on the kill. Had it backwards. My apologies, but it's a side out nonetheless. Fletcher is serving. Fletcher's going to bump it out. She did get it over the net, but it's out of bounds. Side out, back to serve the lefty, Olivia Miller. Now, does the lefty serve affect you guys any? Does it change anything at all for you guys?
Not really.
That serve is going to go into the net, side out. Checking in is Jaden Stone for the Ducks, replacing Angel Clear. And it looks like the Ducks are down a couple players off their bench that they had earlier. Gorsuch, Stone, Fletcher, Bonnet sends it across. Baker's there. Quick abuses the block of Wickman, and Ellie Quick gets the kill. Her first. They've got 5 players with a kill now. Munson checks in for Abby Patterson, and it is 8-6. An overpass and out of bounds. Samantha Munson gets a point and an ace. Stone received it. And a pass into the net results in a side out. It's 9-7. Scoreboard has 9-8. Did I miss something there somewhere? Wickman serving now. Dillard meets at the net and gets the kill. Point for Taryn Wickman. 9-9. And it let serve goes over for an ace. And Havana has a 10-9 lead. And passing has fallen apart a little bit. Serve-receive struggles for North Fulton against Wickman. Wickman has served 3 straight, and her team now has an 11-9 lead. Stone with the dig. Fletcher, Dillard's going to push it across. And the communication falls apart for North Fulton, and Wickman gets another point. A game of momentum this is, isn't it, for you guys? I mean, when you're out there playing, it seems like when things start to go bad, they kind of go bad, and it's just a volleyball thing. It's hard to turn that around as there's a hitting error for the Wildcats.
Yeah.
5 straight points. I'm going to have to look back at my stats and see who's missing from Havana now. And another ace for Wickman, and a timeout for North Fulton as Havana is up 13-9. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. While we were gone, we missed a point and a kill by Robeson. Another point by Wickman. Wickman pushes it across. Miller sets. Baker blocked by Dillard, out of bounds. A kill by Baker. Finally stops the bleeding. They now have 6 players with 1 kill apiece. Hanlon coming in to serve. Schlisch going to the front row. It's 14-10. And Schlisch gets Hanlon gets a point, excuse me. Our color commentator decided to go home after 5 games of volleyball, I guess. Can't understand why. Dillard up against the block, and they call 2 hits as they trapped it into the net, or a lift, I guess is what they're going to call. Dillard gets the kill for the Ducks, her 3rd. Back to serve for the Ducks is number 3, Katie Robeson. And she serves it into the net.
Been very back and forth here in this first set, championship game.
Jenna Gorsch back to serve, short serve, Robeson, Fletcher. Baker on the hit, Robeson going to set to Fletcher again. Miller puts it across. Now Bonnet on the push, Gorsuch. Miller hits it and out. Probably not a bad idea there, John. She had a good shot at it, but just hit it a little deep and a little too far to the left side of the court as Clears checks back in.
Yeah, a lot of open space right there. If that ball is just a couple feet shorter, that's a point for North Fulton.
I was wondering who we were missing. Tibbs is who we're missing. Tibbs played a lot in the last few games. She's not here for this Havana squad.
There's the placement.
Was that number 13?
Yep.
Olivia Miller gets the kill.
Just a couple feet.
Her 2nd kill.
Right where the last one was. Good play by Miller.
Baker back to serve. Bonnet with the serve received. Robinson's going to tip it across. Robeson now is going to go to Dillard off the block and the kill for Margaret Dillard. Her 4th kill and a side out for the Ducks. And to serve for the Ducks, number 26, Olivia Kane.
Not a lot of players on that Havana bench over there.
No, Tibbs was here earlier. She's not here now. Everybody else is still here, though. Kane gets a one-arm dig, and then they send it across. Gorsuch, middle into the net. It goes by Schlisch.
Finally pronouncing that name correct, Dwayne.
I know. Miracles do happen. It helps when somebody comes and tells me how to pronounce it. Kane serving again. Hanlon was there. Tipped across. Bonnet. Wickman. No, Clear, excuse me. Clear with the block. Wickman with the dig on the overpass. Now Wickman with the drill. Baker with the dig. Gorsuch. Abby Patterson. Kane is there. Robeson's going to go to Fletcher. She sends it across with the free ball. Kane going to set to Wickman, and sometimes all you have to do is to get to it. And Wickman got to it and gets a kill, her second. And Kane gets another service point.
19-13. Our score in set number 1.
Abby Patterson with the attack. Bonnet sets to Fletcher. Fletcher pushes it down the right line. Hanlon's there. Gorsuch pushes it now. Robeson's there. Bonnet a bump set to Fletcher. Fletcher on the attack goes right back at Hanlon again. Gorsuch now back sets to Miller, and Miller hits it into the net. Set point for set number 1 now as Olivia Kane and the Ducks looking at set point and 1 set away from a championship if they can get it here. Abby Patterson dumps it across. Kane, Robeson to Wickman, and she hits it into the net. So not so fast. Slish is going to go back to serve, but they have to score 6 straight just to get it to overtime. 8 straight to win it here on this serve. Bonnet, Robeson, clear in the middle, and she's going to hit it deep and out of play. Makes it 20-15. Schlish is going to get her 3rd service point. Kane to Wickman. She tips it. Patterson's there, though. Gorsuch to Quick. Robeson, pushes it deep. Gorsuch to Patterson. She hits it. Bonnet is there. Robeson to set now. She's going to go to Wickman. Wickman down the line. Floats to the middle. A kill for Wickman and a set point for the Ducks. Wickman had 7 service points, 2 aces and 3 kills, and it's 21-15. Set 1 win for Havana over North Fulton. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live in just a couple minutes.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation.
Helps me reach peak performance.
In the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
And welcome back as we get ready to start set number 2 of what turns out to be the championship match. Both teams come in 4-0. Gorsuch going to be back to serve first for North Fulton. They trail 1-0 as we get ready to open this game to 21 as Hanlon comes in to replace Ellie Quick. Ellie Quick plays only front row. Hanlon, the libero, wearing number 1. Robeson hits it into the net on the first serve-receive attempt, and the Wildcats take a 1-0 lead off the serve of Jenna Gorsuch. Wickman, Dillard, Bonnet, and she'll get the kill. Probably their 3 biggest hitters all touched it right there. That's not really how you set up the offense, but it worked as Robeson goes back to serve now. Slish on the kill. It's her second. And it's 2-1 now.
Katie Baker into serve.
And she's going to get an ace. 3-1 after Baker's ace. Another short serve. Dillard with the attack. Baker with the receive and a dig. That's out of play. Yep, good call. It was just a smidge deep, not too much, but a little bit.
And down into the tunnel it goes.
Now there's a rack of balls there to block it too, and it still goes down there.
Snuck right by it.
I think there must be some sort of a magnet.
A volleyball magnet.
Yep. Clear is checked in, replacing Stone. And the aforementioned Clear gets the kill.
All knotted up.
Knotted at 3 as Bonnet gets the point. Clear's first kill. Bonnet gets her first service point. Slish with a kill. And Slish will go back to serve as her team takes the 4-3 lead on the side out. Went outside the post, did the attack by Dillard. I knew it was close. I didn't know if they were going to call it or not. Slish will get the point. And it's 5-3. Dillard. Now it's going to go to Clear. Clear tips it across. Gorsuch. Miller to Patterson. Robeson. Wickman. Clear. Fletcher. Back row attack by Wickman is out of play.
Wildcats by 3, 6-3 in set number 2. Havana taking the early first set.
Maybe laid up a little bit here. Havana looks to be a little stagnant coming out in the second set. Robeson to Clear. And she's going, oh, what a nice job by Gorsuch to get to that. Patterson sent it across. Back set to Dillard now. She's going to bump it across as the set wasn't hittable. Patterson now on the attack. Bonnet is there. Robeson to Fletcher. Fletcher gets the hit. Clear gets the tip and another tip, and now she's going to get the hit. It is partially blocked. Miller's going to bump it across. Bonnet's there. Back set to Dillard this time, and Dillard's going to get the kill finally. There have been some really good rallies today.
Yeah, a lot of good competitive volleys, both sides. A couple of 4-0 teams will do that to you.
Kane serving. Quick on the hit, and it's out. That's what I thought. It was out. I was going to say that, but I thought I'd wait until they made it official.
Pretty close there, but
6-5 now is the score. Kane serving again. Hanlon. Miller pushes it across. Bonnet's there. Robeson. Back set to Fletcher. Patterson off the block of Clear gets the kill and a side out. Abby Patterson gets her second kill. Back to serve is Olivia Miller. A pass over by Kane goes to Miller. Chance at an offensive attack here. It's a nice hit by Slish, but it comes back, or by Quick, excuse me. Baker sends it across. Robeson outside to Wickman, and off the block it's bumped up. Good hustle by Miller. She was full body slide across the midline there.
Only a couple of feet from the score table over there.
7-6. Wickman with a kill. That's Fletcher on the serve now. Gorsuch on the hit. Bonnet. Wickman. Miller. Gorsuch. Patterson to hit. That was not blocked, I don't think, but they're going to call it a block anyway. Patterson again on the hit, and that's out.
About a foot there. Didn't miss by much.
Fletcher's going to get the point.
Patterson.
We're knotted at 7s apiece. Fletcher on the serve. In the net.
Looks like that was Olivia Miller.
Miller got in the net. 8-7's the score. Fletcher. Gorsuch tips it across, and Fletcher can't quite get there. So it will be a side out, and we're knotted at 8 apiece. Back to serve will be Samantha Munson now for North Fulton. Some problems there. Results in a point for Munson. Her second point of the contest. Fletcher. Robeson. Baker bumps it across, and it's deep and out of play. Guess where it went?
Down in that 8-foot tunnel. Right past the rack of balls, too.
I think it went on the other side of the pole that time in its defense. 9-9 here in set number 2. If Havana can win this one, they win the championship of the tournament. If they lose, we're going set 3 to see who's the champion. Baker hits it into the net. 10-9 lead for the Ducks now. Jaden Stone got her first service point right there. Short serve. Quick is there. And it's going to be 4 hits. Stone gets another service point. At 11-9. Stone's deep serve. Munson. Quick. Fletcher. Stone. And Wickman sends a free ball over that dropped short. It's another point for Stone. It's 12-9. And suddenly, Havana may be taking control a little bit. Quick says, not so fast, Talker guy. Off the block of Wickman. Quick gets the kill.
Quick heard you.
She did. I'll show you, she said. And Hanlon comes in to serve on the side out. It's 12-10. And she's going to get an ace.
A little bit of a rally going here for North Fulton.
12-11. Hanlon serving for the Wildcats. They trail by 1. Stone, Fletcher, Bonnet, Baker, Kane, Fletcher, Bonnet can't get it across.
Good effort there. Just a little bit short.
I'll tell you what, Tibbs is not the biggest hitter, but she is, I think, a setter occasionally through this rotation, and I think that's a big miss for this Havana team. And Kane struggles with that one. And it's a 12-12 or 13-12 game. Just like that, North Fulton back on top. That time the set just too close to the net. Wickman couldn't get to it. Hanlon, her 5th point.
Timeout
and
for the Ducks.
Timeout Havana. This game being brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor in Bushnell, Bushnell Banking Center on Green Street in Bushnell, Farmers and Merchant State Bank with branches on East Main Street and Cole Street in Bushnell, Webb Family Farms, M&B Furniture on West Main Street in Bushnell, Heil Enterprises south of Prairie City on Highway 41, of course McDonough District Hospital, MTC Communications, Community News Brief with their new weekly newspaper edition on Fridays. Can be mailed directly to your home. Rosie's Pizza was out here. Tony and Gianna were out here for all 5 of the games today for BPC. Good Hope Gardens in Good Hope. They're open for another couple weeks, I think. Go visit Good Hope Gardens. And Hensley Grain in rural Bushnell, all helping to bring you this contest here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Not sure how many people we have watching. I haven't been looking here, but if you're watching, tell us who you're cheering for and where you're watching from. We'd love to see that. We'd love the live chat, having it active. Baker with the attack. Fletcher out to Bonnet, and Bonnet goes right to Munson. Munson digs it. Miller's going to set it. Baker's going to hit it again. Kane this time. Fletcher's going to go backside to Robeson. Robeson to Miller. Into Slish. Now to Bonnet, and Bonnet hits it into the net. It's 15-12 now. Hanlon has rolled off 5 straight points. Wickman. Now back to Wickman, and into the net it goes again. This has got 3 sets written all over it all of a sudden.
North Fulton has got the momentum here, closing in.
Hanlon deep. Stone. Fletcher goes to Bonnet. Munson, a nice dig. She got it up, kept it playable. Robeson, Fletcher, back to Robeson. It's not a real good set. She can't do anything with it. And it's 17-12. Hanlon, Kane, Fletcher to Robeson, off the block. And Robeson says, okay, let's enough's enough here. Let's get this thing turned back around. It's 17-13. They've got 18-12. How do I don't think that's correct, but Gorsuch. Wickman. Miller sets to Baker. Wickman again, an overpass. Tip. Fletcher. Wickman. And a lack of communication. I don't think the score is right.
It's off by 1.
I don't think they should have 19 either, but I think it should be 19 or 18-13. Oh, it's 19-14. I still don't think 19's right. I think it should be 18, but Robeson with the serve after the side out. Bonnet with the push. Hanlon is there. Gorsuch. Bonnet. And a kill for Bonnet.
Oh, yeah, they fixed the score for you there. 18-15 now.
Yeah, I thought I was right. I told you I was right to begin with. I'm like, there's something wrong here.
They must have snuck in an extra point.
I need to keep a running total instead of just going off what they say, I guess. I keep all the points and stuff, but I don't keep track of side outs. I have to go back and count them. Bonnet with the kill again, her 5th, and it's 18-16.
So here comes Havana back in set 2. Only down by a couple.
Robeson with 2 service points. I didn't better mark those down. Free ball. Dillard. Robeson to Dillard. She tips it. Oh, and North Fulton got it up off the floor, but couldn't do anything with it. It's a 1-point game. Robeson to 5 service points, and North Fulton takes a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Robeson to serve again. Hanlon Baker's going to bump it across. Free ball. Bonnet had to take it. Going to come to middle to Dillard. Off the block. Munson is there. Gorsuch dig by Stone. Fletcher. Bonnet's going to send it across. Hanlon's there. Miller on a set. Baker on attack. It's blocked, and Dillard did a back bend trying to stay out of the way of that thing and just couldn't do it. It's now 19-17.
It's Abby Patterson checks into the game.
She served earlier today. She's not serving right now. It's Baker serving. And Dillard gets a kill. That's 6 for Dillard. And it's 19-18. Bonnet with the serve. Hanlon. Gorsuch comes and gets it. Patterson pushes it across. Fletcher. It's going to be a free ball, but Dillard couldn't get it over the net. And it's 20-18. Set point for the Wildcats. Slish is back to serve. Slish has got 5 service points for the Wildcats thus far. That one is short. Not a good pass, and we're going 3, kids. 21-18 in set number 2, and we're going to a rush to 15. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH in just a minute.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
I have my certificate in vestibular rehabilitation, which focuses on patients with dizziness and balance disorders. It's been very rewarding because a lot of times it's a very short-lived treatment plan and the patient has remarkable results in a small amount of time.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. So history tells you if you win set 2, you have a better chance of winning set 3. See if Havana has anything to say about that, though. North Fulton wins set 2, 21-18 after losing set 1, 15-21. We will be racing to 15 this time. You have to win by 2, though.
Yes, yep.
Even though it's rally scoring to 15, that's how they do these tournaments.
Yep.
And I might add that it's 2:45 right now, so technically, I think it is actually 2:45, right? Yep. So technically, this game wasn't supposed to start until 3 o'clock.
So ahead of the ball game here.
We are ahead. It was 22-6 at the half. BPC trailing Aquin outside across the parking lot. Gorsuch will serve here for the championship of this tournament here at BPC today. Both these teams 4-0. This is for all the marbles. You don't get another chance after this one. Whoever wins this one in Wickman has us trouble with it, and a good hustle by Dillard just to try to do something with it. Can't handle it, though. And it is a point to start things off for the Wildcats. And Gorsuch. Another nice serve, and that's an ace that time. Her 4th point, first ace. It's 2-0. I'm thinking that Tibbs missing is a big loss for this Havana team. Bonnet says that's okay, don't need her. Bonnet gets a kill. 6th kill. And now it is Katie Robeson back to serve for the Ducks. Off of Miller. It's going to go across on a free ball. Fletcher's there. Robeson, a bump set, comes to Dillard. And Dillard's going to get it back. And I thought she was going to get called in the net. 7 kills for Dillard.
Net is moving.
It's 2-2.
And call stands. So
I think the coach for North Fulton, Julie McConkey, didn't like it either. Slish sends it across. Stone, Wickman, Dillard, Hanlon on this dig. That was Wickman on the dig, off the net, and it falls. Back to a 3-2 lead for the Wildcats. Back to serve is number 21, Katie Baker. She's got a point and an ace in this match so far. And that fell in. Holy cannoli. Sometimes it's just about being lucky.
Very
Taryn Wickman.
Lucky placement there.
Got it to fall, and back to serve is Bonnet. That had nothing to do with placement. That just had to do with getting it over the net and got lucky it fell in. Robeson. Clear is going to push it across. Short. Baker up for it. Now Patterson on the hit through the block of Dillard and Clear. Abby Patterson, who gives up 6 inches to both of those players, gets the kill through the block. And it's 4-3 Wildcats with the serve. Slish serving. Robeson to Dillard, and Dillard drives it home. A nice dig by Gersich, Now it's tipped across by Miller. Wickman to Dillard, and Dillard gets the kill. Margaret Dillard, her 8th kill, and it's 4-4. Kane with the serve, and trouble as Havana takes the lead now. Kane picks up her 5th service point. Let's serve. Oh, Patterson did a great job even getting a hand on that, but it's an ace.
Just snuck that one over the net.
It's 6-4 now. The Ducks with the lead, and that one goes into the net. It's a good thing Clear wasn't about a half an inch taller, or she got hit right in the back of the head with that one.
Yeah, we've had some issues with getting the ball over the net on serves today.
Checking in to serve is Brooklyn Patterson, number 37. Sorry to cut you off there. And she's going to toss up an ace right off the get-go, and she's going to knot it back up at 6 apiece.
Another lefty.
She throws a drop serve, man. That thing drops right at the 10-foot line. It's crazy. Robeson. Fletcher pushes it across. Patterson is there. Robeson out to Wickman. Wickman's hit is dug, sort of.
Couple people at the same time there.
It is 6-7. The Ducks with the lead. Wickman gets another kill, her 5th. And Fletcher goes back to serve for the Ducks. They lead by 1. Got to win by 2, though, and neither team has opened up much of a lead in this one. There is a kill by Ellie Quick. And we're knotted back at 7. Tied 6-6, tied 7-7. I think we're tied 5-5, too, weren't we?
Yep. It's been a very close game here between the two 4-0s.
That's going to go over the net, but outside the foul pole. So it's a point for the Wildcats and Samantha Munson. And that goes into the net, so we're tied back now at 8.
Continuing that trend of back into the net there.
They did score a point, which gives them the side-out advantage for the moment. But Stone back to serve for Havana. Deep left, Munson's there. Miller, Baker, Fletcher, to Bonnet. And a block by Robeson, and that will end in a point. It's a 1-point lead for the Ducks as the first block of the contest for a kill goes to Robeson. Stone gets a service point, her 4th. It's 9-8. Katie Baker off the block again of Wickman, and Baker gets the kill, and we're knotted at 9.
I have a feeling we're going to have a couple of win by twos here.
Hanlon with the serve. Wickman with the hit. Hanlon with the dig. Slish. Nice one-handed dig by Kane. Bonnet blocked, but dug. Fletcher is going to try and get it to Robinson. She's going to push it deep. Miller's there. Gorsuch. Kane. Wickman's going to tip it across. Miller's there. Gorsuch again. This time it's to Slish, and she hits it deep and out of play. I think it's Slish. Or is that number 22 or 14?
It was
is
14.
Slish.
That was
It was Slish.
Yep.
Hit it out of play. So now we're at 10-9. Ducks with the advantage. Gorsuch, Miller, Baker blocked by Dillard. And it comes right back to Baker, and she just hits it again, and it falls for a kill. Katie Baker with her 3rd kill. And it's 10-10. We've been tied at every number since 5, folks. Neither team able to get any kind of advantage here in the middle stages of this contest, and we're only playing to 15. Dillard, and that might be in. Nope, they say it's out. That was very close. I don't think I could have argued either way. Gorsuch gets the point. Bonnet blocked. Dillard tipped. Robinson, Fletcher, back to Robinson, off the block. Dug by Patterson of the Brooklyn variety. Bonnet with the hit and a kill. Jennifer Bonnet.
Knotted up at
7
11.
kills, and just to stay on pace, right?
Yep.
11-11. Robinson back to serve now. That would have been an illegal hit back in the day. Oh, nice job by 2 dives by Wickman. And a block, but it's dug. And now it goes across to Wickman, another dive. Dillard on a kill, and it's blocked again. And that time it's Slish on the block. This is about as good a volleyball as I've seen all year, really. I mean, it's 2 very competitive teams.
Championship
playing pretty
game.
good, playing pretty well, not giving up, not making a lot of mistakes. Wickman is throwing it all on the line, and there's a hit by Bonnet.
Patterson to Patterson there.
And Patterson gets the kill of the Abbey variety, and for the first time, it's a 2-point advantage, 13-12, and a timeout Havana as Abby Patterson gets the kill. It's her 4th. And it's 13-11. John, I'll tell you what, this is a completely, I don't want to say completely different, but it's a different Havana Ducks team. I think Tibbs is a big part of that team, it would appear to me.
Yeah.
Changes your rotation a little bit. But Baker got the point last time, and she's trying to get another one here.
Yep, closing in on our /15 match here in the 3rd set.
Bonnet with the hit. Gorsuch is there. Hanlon. It's going to be a free ball by Brooklyn Patterson. Bonnet. Robinson, back row to Wickman. She can't hit it. She's just got to push it across. Gorsuch, Slish, and it's in. And we are at set, match, and tournament point for the Wildcats.
I don't know about you, but I kind of thought that might have been out. But I think it might have been sold by the cheering of the Havana, of the North Fulton Wildcats there.
Bonnet, Brooklyn, Patterson, Gorsuch. Abby Patterson sends it across. Wickman going to set it to Dillard. Dillard's going to tip it, and she'll get a kill. They stay alive. Her 9th kill, and Bonnet goes back to serve. Clear comes back in. It's 14-12. They have to serve at least 2 to extend this to overtime. Bonnet, Hanlon, Gorsuch, Abby Patterson for the win. Not this time. Robeson to Dillard, and it goes. It's going to come across. Bonnet, Robeson, middle to clear. Hanlon is there. To the net it goes. It's deep and out of play.
Down into the tunnel.
14-13. Bonnet got a service point. She needs one more at least to have a chance to win this game. Gorsuch, Abby Patterson. Wickman is there. Robeson to Dillard. It's short. Hanlon's got it. Gorsuch pushes it across. Robeson, Wickman to Dillard. Soft. Brooklyn Patterson is there. Slish. Brooklyn Patterson pushes it across. Wickman's there. Clear tips it. Now it's going to be Robeson to a back row attack from Wickman. She taps it. Gorsuch now comes to Slish. And Clear is there for the block. And guess what?
We're tied at 14.
Set number 3 is going to overtime. Bonnet, excuse me. And Abby Patterson makes a mistake. Bonnet gets her 4th straight, including her first ace. Havana is up 15-14, and timeout on the floor to North Fulton. And if you're trying to get a championship game, you couldn't ask for any better than this. This has been a fantastic volleyball game between these two teams, both Prairieland Conference teams. They're just a few miles up and down the road from each other. I'm sure they've already seen each other twice this year, at least once, if not twice. And it is crazy that these two teams are putting on this kind of a show at the end of a long day. This is each one of these teams' 5th game of the day, or 5th match of the day. I think it's their 10th game or 11th game apiece. Hanlon gets it. Slish, Fletcher, Robeson comes to Dillard. Dillard tips. Baker's there. Gorsuch. It's hit. Wickman. Robeson goes to Fletcher. And they bring it up. Gorsuch pushes it across. Robeson, Wickman, Dillard with a chance for the kill. Hanlon with a dig. Brooklyn Patterson sends it across. Bonnet's there. Middle to clear. Blocked. Doug. Gorsuch to Abby Patterson. It's deep. Bonnet's there. Robeson. Dillard's going to have to bump it across. Baker. Gorsuch. Slish. And a Wickman diving again to get it. A tip by Robeson. A tip across for North Fulton. Wickman to Dillard. Can she get it this time? She can't. Hanlon's there. Brooke Patterson. And then it's going to end on a 4 hit as they couldn't get it across. And that's how this tournament comes to an end. 16-14. North Fulton and Havana in a classic here at Bushnell Prairie City High School, and a great rally. It's Nate Zeringer coming to talk a little bit here. They do have a plaque. Havana Ducks finish this tournament 5-0.
We also have a bunch of donuts and cookies and snacks over here if anybody wants to grab some on the way out.
Tough loss for the North Fulton Wildcats. They were up 14-11.
Just 1 point away, and
couldn't get the job done, unfortunately. But I tell you what, you got to be happy with how BPC played today. North Fulton has to be happy with how they played today. Havana missing Allison Tibbs, I think, hurt them a little in that last contest. But it was a fun match to watch. This post-game show going to be brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Hey, John, zoom in on those girls as best you can if you can. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. So let's take a look at some stats here for this varsity contest. Hey, John, if you tell them to turn around and look at us, we'll take a picture of them. I'll turn your mic off. Go down and tell them, or holler at them. Lock that up. And so everybody at home can see them. Yeah, it might be too late. Some of them stayed and some of them didn't. They all got away before John got down there. John doesn't know to yell and be loud like I would have been. I would have just said, hey, turn this way. But John was trying to be nice. I'm not as nice as John is. I might point that out. But let's get back to the stats. Let's go for the second place finishing North Fulton Wildcats. 8 service points and an ace for Olivia Hanlon. 4 kills for Abby Patterson, 2 kills for Olivia Miller. 5 points, an ace, a block, and 4 kills for Jenna Slish, who I pronounced wrong all day till the last match. Katie Baker had 3 points, an ace, and 3 kills. Ellie Quick had 3 kills. Jenna Gorsuch had 5 kills, an ace, and 5 points, a kill, and an ace. Brooklyn Patterson had 1 point and an ace, and Samantha Munson had 3 points and an ace. For the champion Havana Ducks, 5 points, a block, and a kill for Katie Robeson. 4 points, an ace, and 7 kills for Jennifer Bonnet. 7 points, 2 aces, 5 kills, and about 75 digs for Taryn Wickman, who was all over the floor down the stretch in that championship match. Riley Fletcher had 1 point and 1 kill. Jaden Stone had 4 kills. Margaret Dillard had 9 kills unofficially. Olivia Kane had 6 points and 2 aces. And Angel Clear had 1 block and 1 kill. So that's how things end up here from Bushnell Prairie City High School. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We do greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed these extra edition games. A great championship match from a long day of volleyball. We'll be back. I've even lost track and I don't have my sheet with me. We'll be back this week with a whole bunch more stuff. And, John, thank you for joining us. I got you turned down, so let me turn you back up. John, thanks for joining us today and helping out.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we get to see more of you down the stretch of volleyball and then during basketball season.
Absolutely. Yep.
So for John Reynolds, I'm Dwayne Hewlett. Thanks for joining us today. Miles Hewlett was here this morning. Kenny Suter did 1 game as well. We thank everybody for watching, listening, whatever it was you were doing, whether you're on the road, in your house, or on your phone. We greatly appreciate it. We will be back in action this week with more BPC and West Prairie sports. Until then, see ya.